Ladies and gentlemen, welcome NXT. Tonight we are going to see a steel cage match. Hope everybody is ready for the absolute chaos that Trick Williams and Carmelo Hayes are making. What they're calling it. Hold in here. There's NXT, yeah. I know that.
Then, now, forever. Together.
This new era has the NXT universe in a frenzy. Earlier today, they filed in for the final NXT before spring break-in. Welcome to NXT. And Booker, what a main event.
I wish they would actually
It's the stand and deliver
travel.
main event. They're going to run it back. Trick Mello, but this time it's going to be inside an unforgiving steel cage.
Oh, we're starting out with the Metaphor going up against, I believe he's going up against Dijak. Or at least Noam Dar.
Is scheduled for one fall, representing Metaphor, Supernova 11, Noam Dar.
Oh.
All right, I'm going to get this out the way because you're going to have your told you so moment. I was pleasantly surprised Noam Dar stood up for Jakara Jackson last week.
I wasn't. I mean, come on. They don't call him the Supernova for nothing, Vic. Come on. You see the look in his eye last week? He wasn't scared. He wasn't intimidated. He wasn't feared or anything like that. He was ready for this moment. Right, look at it. Look at it. That's that man. Oh, yes.
Well, the word going around was it was Jakara who was behind some of the Metaphor antics at Stand and Deliver. Dijak obviously was not happy with how he was portrayed, but it was Noam Dar stepping up to the plate.
Did you get that? Did you get it? It was a metaphor. Forget about it.
Oh, good old Dijak. WWE's version of the Terminator.
And his opponent, Dijak.
Well, as I bring it back to our opening contest here on NXT,
Really hoping
you've always
Dijak
been
gets
impressed by
moved
Noam Dar, but how has this man,
to the main
Dijak,
roster
continued to impress?
at some point.
Stand and deliver.
I think he
Dijak
deserves
was
another
great
run up
in
there.
that matchup. It looked like he had that championship mentality. Came up a little short. I say Dijak just needs to keep the hammer down, man, and keep a lot of that
Church
going.
says Mr.
He's
P.
looking good.
L.E.
Look at the eyes. The eyes never lie, Chico. They never lie.
Noam Dar is locked in right now on Dijak.
Yeah.
Oh.
You know, and I can question Noam Dar's motives. I can really never question his in-ring ability or his in-ring IQ.
No, I called
Hope
Noam
everyone
Dar
knows that he's
the
with us this
tactician.
evening. Hope y'all had a
Just about
fabulous
anything in the middle of that square
Tuesday.
circle, always looking to get you one step off beat. I don't
Forward
know if he's
tackle
gonna
did
be
not
able
work.
to do that
Noam
tonight
Dar.
with
Leg
Dijak.
kick.
When
Sure,
you see
good.
some of
That'll
these
work.
quick kicks, and he's got an MMA-esque
down.
style of offense. Precision strikes as he's looking for one there, and Dijak
Yeah.
able to
Gonna pick
counter.
him up. What looks like
Dar
for
answering right back, and as we saw Saturday in Vegas, it takes just 1 second to knock somebody out.
And Max Holloway came in with a great game plan. Hopefully,
Oh,
Noam
leg
Dar
kick.
come in with a great game plan here tonight because he's going to need it with this man right here, Dijak.
Noam Dar is he's sticking to it right now. Here we go.
That's really what this is going to come down to. It's going to come down to that in-ring IQ of Noam Dar going up against the pure power and strength of someone like Dijak.
It is.
Oh, what a back this.
Nice
That's what
back
we're talking
twist,
about.
nice.
Dijak down to one knee. Dar following up with a forearm into the cover.
On.
Hook of the leg, and Dijak kicking out. But
Dang,
this is
a
what I
quick
was
one
meaning
count.
with those precision strikes. And now going right into a submission is Noam Dar.
Noam Dar always looking for a crack in the
Quick
window.
armbar, I'm telling you.
Opening in the door, and he'll slide right through. So Dijak is going to have to watch his back. He's going to have to stay on his feet. Oh, just because of a shot like that, that spinning back is beautiful.
You bring up a great point, and is that something Dar always has to do, is try to
Noam
create an
Dar
opening.
is doing a lot better than what I thought he would here.
I don't know what we call it is create a little bit of
Get
space.
a little
just
off the
like that
ring,
right
get
there.
you a
Trying to get in
breather.
the head
Get you a
of
quick
Dijak
breather
right
there.
He's doing a hell of a job.
Trying to cool off his metaphor. Noam Dar and Dijak now taking the bait, so to speak. And there's Ora Mensa out there along with Jakara Jackson,
What?
Lash legend. And Dijak turning things around, and forget about creating space. Dijak flying
Give a
through
shout
the
out to
air.
Matt
Big
Tastic.
clothesline from the top into the
Oh,
cover. And Dar
first
able
member
kick
to
out, and it was
join.
Dijak who gave Metaphor their one warning last week. Another big clothesline from the top.
Big shot there by Dijak. Followed up with a cover, just couldn't get the win there. Let me know that Noam Dar got still a lot left in the
It's
tank.
officially part of
Most
the
look
Patty
around and
Melts.
see that they're outnumbered against Metaphor. I truly don't believe Dijak really cares. He just wants to serve up some
Here we
justice,
go,
but his
Vic.
justice
Oh, boy.
is going to be served center of the ring.
Got a guillotine in.
Submission locked in
Guillotine,
by Noam Dar.
guillotine, whatever you want to call it.
Like that. Dijak needs to try to get some separation himself, because if he goes down to one knee, it could be all over with.
Be over quick.
And Dijak's
There we
power.
go.
And look at Dar, though. Relentless. Able to hold on.
Like a pit bull, man.
And finally,
Like a
there it
pit
is, though.
bull.
Dijak able to break the hold. And even, you mentioned that pit bull mentality.
Headbutts.
Still, even in peril, trying to use
Boy.
his head. And instead gets caught. And by Dijak gets
Oh,
a knee
he
right to the
did
ribs. And Dijak just simply tossing out the trap.
Oh, good lord.
Wow.
Just slung him over the
Don't
top,
miss a
looked like it
second of
was
this matchup.
nothing.
What a way to kick off NXT. Dar and Dijak.
It is doing picture action for y'all. First, we want to give a big shout out to Matt Tastic 05 for becoming our first member here at Neptune's Kraken. We do appreciate it. Hope you had a fabulous Tuesday. Noam Dar is getting heavy fanned by Lash Legend. It looks like she may have tried to bring him back from unconsciousness. Oh boy. Woo-wee! Y'all can't hear it. Neither can I, but that man just got full smacked in the chest Ric Flair style. Oh, forearm to the throat of Dijak. Give him another one. Dijak replies with a damn knee. Oh, God. That frying pan size hand. Oh, my Lord. Go, Lash is in the way. Dijak has picked him up. Was trying to run him straight into the turnbuckle, but first the Metaphor stopped it. Bow! There goes Dijak bouncing straight off the outside ring post. My Lord. Good super kick for your time as well, Mr. Dijak. Noam Dar staying in this better than what we thought he would. I'm not gonna lie. Whew. Giving them yeah chance for a fisherman suplex. Well, reversed by Dijak with a big suplex. Welcome to the chat, of course. I'm not sure exactly how to pronounce, but I do acknowledge you being here. We welcome you into the channel. Hope you had a fabulous day. Noam Dar has got him in a full leg lock. Oh, it's a modified ankle lock. That's right. He switched it now. He is laying deep on that ankle.
Don't miss what.
Back live on NXT. What a matchup this has been. And as you saw in the break, a big right hand rocked Dijak. Dar quickly went to the knee bar, and Dijak again overpowering his opponent.
Yeah, it's going to break.
Bam!
There was that champion there.
Took some big shots, but right now he seemed to
Frying pan
got
style.
back in control of this matchup.
Simply put,
There's
for Dijak,
signs
he's a
in the
man who
crowd
wants
that
to
says,
disrupt
"Send
order."
Dijak."
Dar talk a little bit of trash, and Dijak bringing the fight to Noam Dar.
Talking about pain, man,
Oh, God.
destruction. That's what this man right here, Dijak, is all about.
Hey,
Metaphor
Dijak don't
right now
play.
in dire straits. Lash legend confused. Even looks like she brought some of her mail with her as she forgot to drop it off to the postal service on her way in here tonight. But for Noam Dar, he's all about surviving. He's right now
Let's
in
go,
the crosshairs
Dijak.
of Dijak.
Dijak is heavily
Look,
favored.
for Dijak, every time you try to talk to the man, every time he gets around anybody, he reminds everyone, Obafemi did not pin me at Stand and Deliver. He's still sour about
It
Philadelphia.
doesn't sting any less, Vic. I mean, win or no win, you don't have that championship around your waist. That's what Dijak was thinking about. Oh, here we go. Out.
Woo! Woo! Out.
Listen to this brutality
Chops.
and watch
Chops after
Supernova
chops.
fly.
They slung in.
You see the look in Noam Dar's eyes just roll back in the back of his head right there.
Now, it's good reason. Look, Noam Dar typically has the confidence to weather the storm against larger opponents.
Whoa, he jumped right into it.
Jump right back into another guillotine. And again, it's center of the ring, but Dijak, too strong, too powerful, able to counter. What goes up must come down.
One, two.
What?
Woo! Barely kicked out.
And Noam Dar almost talking to himself to psych himself up after a thunderous. Booker, I had to stop talking. I couldn't hear myself because of the atmosphere in this new era here live tonight on NXT.
Understand, Noam Dar.
Well, I'm telling you what, there's a lot of good people on NXT that deserve to come to the main roster. Our prediction video is out on where should go and who should go and why. Well, I'm telling you.
What is he looking for? Looking for some sort of
Ow.
suplex, but it's far from perfect as Dijak able to fight through. But a nice kick, grazing that kneecap. And if you've ever hit your kneecap on anything, you know just sort of pain that can shoot through your leg. Is
He's
now
still
Dar
trying for
to
it.
hoist up Dijak one more time.
Smart there, right? Noam Dar looking for those pressure points on Dijak. Oh, wow.
Oh, he found a pressure point.
The way he jived it.
Yeah, he found a pressure point. Oh,
Another
caught him
big
on the
clothesline
top rope.
by Dar,
Went
who's
low
trying to
with it.
capitalize quickly.
Here we go.
Wasting no time. Here we go.
Oh! Almost a fisherman
Brain
buster
buster.
into a cover. Is it enough? And
That was a
not
fisherman
in.
suplex
Dijak quick.
brain buster.
This is that MMA-esque offense we talked about. Quickly into a
Got a good
submission.
armbar in. Here we go.
Trying to
Wow,
hyperextend
Noam
the
Dar.
elbow,
Oh,
maybe the wrist.
Oh
Look
my
at the
goodness.
damage. Look at the torque on that left shoulder.
Oh, one thing
I was gonna say if he's able to
Pressure,
submit
pressure,
Dijak, that'd
big
be
guy
wild.
still got a lot of strength.
Oh,
Precision and
what a
timing
kick,
on that
boys.
shot right there.
That kick might have sent Dar to the moon. Dar, able to get out of the way.
Up and over goes
nasty.
Dijak.
Gnarly landing, somehow able to land on his feet though. Was Dijak, and incoming from Noam Dar.
Oh. Flying forearm, knocks him all the way to the daggone green steps.
Charging
Oh,
right in again.
I don't know what a drop kick.
Noam Dar bringing it. tonight.
Talking about a game plan. Noam Dar's wasting no time right now in this matchup. Look at the fit. Oh, wow.
That was. That's it. 1, 2. Come on. I mean,
Wow.
that was a count of 2. My lord, that should have been a count of 3. That was a spinning back elbow.
Setting up for that patented Noah Rover. Take another look. Impact.
Beautiful.
He went
Oh,
down
oh,
like
oh.
a ton of bricks is the saying, is it not?
Tell you right there, he must have kicked out on this.
So the wall got caught. Super kick by Dijak. Back
Oh,
comes Dar.
they're trading
Shot of
kicks.
his own.
Oh!
Another left hand. That one caught Dijak under the jaw.
Discus boot. There it was. Discus boot. That's game. Pin him, Dijak. Pin him.
Dijak feeding off the NXT universe.
Little feast.
Aura. Mensa just paid
God.
the ultimate
Oh,
price.
mighty, what a kick.
Nova roller. Nova roller kick.
Another roll. 1, 2, 3.
Strength in numbers
Hey, I
tonight.
tell you what.
Metaphor.
I tell you what. I don't like Metaphor. I don't like him that much. They don't really do a lot. But that was a good match by Noam
Just
Dar.
started, right?
You ain't kidding.
That was a hell of a match by Noam Dar.
Away to kick off. Bam! NXT. Noam Dar brought it to Dijak. Dijak brought it to Noam Dar. And it was Aura Mensa in that moment with a cosplay that'll probably give Dijak nightmares. Open that door for Noam Dar to hit that Nova roller. And just
Nova
like that,
roller.
Hickey Party for Metaphor.
That's wild. Here we go. Getting ready for. Got here, Ava.
Talk to me.
Oh, Ilya.
Well, as you know, next week is the start of our 2-week special spring break-in.
Oh, I know. And next Tuesday is also the last day of Trick Williams in NXT because this title is gonna stay with me.
Okay, well, we'll see about that. But listen, tonight, Trick and Mello have a steel cage match, and you have the night off. And I really don't think that's fair leading into next week.
Ava, you're the GM. Do whatever you think you must do.
Okay,
Put him as a
great.
special guest ref.
Well, I think you're going to be in action tonight. But I'm going to let you pick your opponent.
I welcome the challenge. But please, do me a favor.
Okay?
Send a message out to the entire NXT locker room that whoever stands eye to eye with me first will get a chance to test himself against the Mad Dragon tonight.
Okay?
Thank you.
Ice, ice.
Wow. Dragunov has issued an
There
open
goes Lola.
challenge for someone to test themselves here tonight.
Of ice.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, Lola.
Ice.
Well, there's no point in getting you to answer a question right now, Book. So all I'll say is there is Lola Vice, who in her mind, she's in a class all her own. She goes one-on-one with Sol Ruka next.
Up next, ladies and gentlemen, how do you fight?
The opportunity is undisputed.
#1 contenders match.
I'm
for
really
the
hoping it's LA Knight.
Championship.
Let's just be
Meet
honest.
the American Nightmare at Backlash.
If you come at the king, you best not miss.
Plus,
Bailey gets to feel the glow as she defends against Naomi.
You might be looking at the next WWE Women's Champion.
Friday Night SmackDown. Live Friday, 8/7 Central, only on Fox.
Hey, what do y'all feel about that, though? What do y'all feel? How, y'all think Naomi's got what it takes to already be back in the highlight like that? baby. All right, chat. So the draft, man. I'm ready for this WWE draft. Truly am. There's just so much that they can do. There's so much that they can accomplish. So we're hoping to see something crazy happen with it. Of course, we don't know what can or will be done. But the only way to truly find out is to let it happen. Of course, tonight after NXT, we will be doing a little bit of gaming aspect somewhere on something. Also, for any sports fans that are hanging out with us, the play-ins have started. So currently, we got the Lakers playing the New Orleans Pelicans. And Lakers are winning by 4, or no, by 2, sorry. Chat. Lola Vice, of course, is going up against Soruka.
I always wanted to be good. That's every little girl's dream. Fitting in, playing with dolls.
What is this?
Living the life just like the ones in the fairy tales. But then I realized, no matter how good I am, nobody wants to play with girls like Tatum Paxley. The cool girls didn't want to be my friend. But I made them. I found the one thing that would be good to me as long as I was good back. It didn't matter who held it, because I will always be there for it. Charlotte, Bailey, Asuka, Shayna, Kyrie, Rhea, Io, Raquel, Roxanne, Indy, Tiffany, Becky, Lyra. Oh, Lyra. I loved you. I wanted to be you because you were the closest thing to good that there was. And I was a good girl because I fought hard to keep that championship with you. You were the only one that really let me in. And that title made us real best friends. We were so close. But then you lost the one thing that I loved most, the NXT Women's Championship.
You lost your mind.
Lyra, you broke my heart.
This isn't the time. I can do this. I'm good.
But are you?
Don't tell you, Tatum Paxley
so what is Lyra
killing
now?
it at the moment.
Nothing. And I see now Roxanne is the coolest girl in class. But I can't have that anymore.
Wow.
It needs to be me. Lyra, my sweet dove, you're in my way.
Okay. Okay, I'll take that. I will definitely take that chaotic style character change for her. Absolutely. That's very interesting. Very interesting. Hey, but so Ruka, ladies and gentlemen, in the ring, hanging out with us. I wonder when they're gonna start doing the tournament for the NXT North American Women's Championship.
And one of these two could be the first, Vic. So yes, they are the next. They are the future of NXT.
See that brace on the left knee of Sol Ruka. When will Ruka feel 100% comfortable again in the ring? And I mean going back to a pre-injury mindset.
You just said it, Vic.
It takes a while.
She has that knee brace on, so she must be thinking about it. When she takes that knee brace off and she's not thinking about that knee, that's when she's on her way back.
She's continuing to sharpen her skills on NXT live events. This weekend we come to Citrus Springs, we come to Orlando, but it's official for tonight. Ilya Dragunov's Open Challenge. Who will test their skills against the NXT champion live here this evening as Lola Vice
the mad dragon.
Continuing to prove her point.
Beautiful, beautiful.
But Sol Ruka trying to prove her point that she's back to 100%.
Oh goodness.
To form X Factor center of the ring.
Beautiful X Factor. Bow, beautiful.
It seems like she is getting back to 100%.
You know, and on that injury front, Rhea Ripley had to relinquish the women's world title to injury. New champion.
What a job.
Will be crowned Monday.
I thought it was a smack to the mouth.
Here in the now, you mentioned that North American Championship. I mean, both these women want to be in consideration not only for that, but also for a future opportunity at the NXT Women's title.
Educated feet here.
Yeah, huge educated feet.
Just adding a little spice, put a little Cholula green. Oh, they right there, man.
It was.
And now dragging out Ruka. Vice.
1,
cover.
2.
Ruka able to kick out. I'll ask this and be honest here. Is she buying into her own hype? And I mean Lola Vice.
Look here. Breakout tournament winner. For NXT, that's like winning the gold medal, Vic. You're looking for a big contract when something like that happens. No, she's not believing in her own hype.
I get it, but she disrespected a future Hall of Famer. I mean, Natalya. She's downplayed others' accomplishments. She looks down on others in their form of combat. And when I mean that, I'm talking about Carmen Petrovic.
I'll tell you something. Natalya's showing back up here. I'm sure there's going to cause a few ripples in the locker room.
I don't think Natalya's going to have that big of an impact. Not like everyone thinks she is.
That's business. That's business.
What other thing you say is Vice right now looking for a submission, center of the ring. Sol Ruka doing her best to try to navigate her way free, but this is that MMA background of Lola Vice.
Look at the strength.
And that knee certainly looks to be at 100%, at least in this moment. What business did Lola Vice have interfering in Natalya's championship match last week?
I get a chance to work with Wade Barrett one time. I miss it.
Wade Barrett, man. Wade Barrett's wild.
You sued his ass 6 months ago.
That's another story. That was business.
That's
so why
business.
am I always about peace and you're the one who loves the drama?
Exactly
you tell me all the time, stay out of the business.
Exactly what I'm talking about. I'm not biased. I don't have a dog in this fight or anything like that. Do I think Lola Vice has the advantage in this matchup? Yes, I do.
I didn't ask you that.
Wow, springboard shoulder tackle. Nice.
Championship match last
Here we go.
And you always tell me, mind your business, stay out of people's business. And it looks like right now,
running power slam.
Lola Vice is getting everything and then some from Ruka. Standing moves.
1, 2.
Another near fall.
Always, I talk about
counter 2, quick counter 2.
Factor to her. She's like the wind. You can kill her, but you can't touch her. But you know she's there. She's that good, Vic.
Springboarding in, able to counter in the moment, able to get right back to her feet. In comes Vice.
One leg miss.
And now look at Sol. Maybe looking for that Soul Snatcher. It was countered though.
Oh, Sol.
Pivoting in midair. Shoulders down, center of the ring, and another near fall.
Lola was
I didn't hit it hard enough.
Position right there for a second, Vic.
Oh,
hey, what a kick. Super kick. Nice.
Of that super kick. It was right under the jaw. And Ruka again to the top. And Ruka, hey!
Oh. Shit.
That was Blair Davenport, I believe.
Oh, it was Blair. What a leg kick. 1, 2, 3.
Here is your winner, Lola Vice.
I'd love to see what exactly happened. is, like it or not, Lola Vice victorious. On the top, and in it, Blair Davenport taking out Ruka. Lola Vice to make sure Ruka was done for. It appears Davenport not done.
Nasty head
with
kick.
Sol Ruka as Lola Vice's grip gets stronger on the women's division.
Lola, up here. I'm here. Lola, last week you kept me from winning a title in WWE that I've never won before. So now I'm gonna fight you on your turf, in your match, and put you to the test. You claim no one can fight like you. Well, now is your chance, Lola, to show me what you're made of. Show me what you've got and show me your heart. Lola, in 2 weeks at Spring Breakin', it's me and you in NXT Underground.
Nice.
The challenge is thrown out. History
NXT Underground.
Our general manager on Vice's terms. Natalya wants to prove she indeed is the boat.
Oh, here we go. Anonymous.
Tomorrow race. Exactly. Rich, you still doing this? Man, why don't you just face who you really are?
Rich!
You don't know who I am!
Rich, what the hell are you doing? Rich!
Jesus.
Are you okay?
Kidding me?
I'm so sorry. I don't know what's gotten in him.
My Lord, just gonna choke the man.
Think about the
Gosh almighty. Well, we got another match for Spring Break-In. The Underground is coming back, and of course we know that is where it's basically it's like no rules, no countouts, no disqualifications. Basically MMA rules, gonna be honest. But it's gonna be very interesting. Spring Breaking is gonna be very good this year. I think we're gonna really see a difference in Trick Williams. If he wins, I would be really surprised. But I know with Ilya leaving, it's probably gonna happen. Of course, what do y'all think? Y'all think that he can easily carry NXT with Carmelo Hayes gone? If he leaves, and Braun Breaker and Ilya Dragunov? I think he can. I think he's got the momentum, most definitely at the moment. Also, tomorrow we will be back live on the Kraken Underground Wrestling for y'all. So that will be back to our 2-day event. Wednesday and Thursday. Getting a lot of good things going over there. Oh man. It's been a long day for us. A little tired, I do. Oh. What? Of course, tomorrow we will have our women's WWE 2024, draft predictions out. We had of course, our men's out today. I think there's a lot of good stuff in there. There's a lot of good suggestions. But yet again, we don't get paid to think. We just get paid to give out ideas. Heck yeah.
Well, this April is World Wish Month, and well, wishmakers are wanted, and you can support too. You can visit wish.org/WWE for more information. Well, Booker, let's go back to actually something that happened earlier today. Gigi Dolan received some of Grace's
MGK. What is going on? Oh boy, is this Gigi's change up finally?
Oh, there's so much to work on with Georgina before spring break-in. I'm sure she'll be late.
Oh. You're early.
Yeah. The sooner we can do this, the sooner it's over with. You're not gonna make me bow and curtsy or any of that hoity-toity stuff, are you?
We will get to layers of etiquette. But in making you a true pageant queen, the first essential is the dress. So today is dress shopping. Gigi, think of your body as a canvas. The way you dress now makes people think
that I'll kick their head in if they get too close.
Precisely.
Yeah.
And what a horrifying vision that is. We want to strive for world and universal peace, not the complete opposite. And I feel that prize is within our grasp. All we have to do is change your attire and soften your rather harsh exterior.
If I have to do this, I'm thinking black. It's safe, it goes with everything. I already have shoes that'll match whatever.
Black? Absolutely not.
Why?
Georgina, please, allow me to take the lead. All I need you to do is open your mind and allow elegance and grace to come right in. We'll have you looking like me in no time.
Oh.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first,
Holland.
I don't think Gigi didn't like the visual she got, much like Ridge did not like whatever was said in the office. We saw from Anonymous snapping on his opponent tonight.
and his opponent, representing the
WWERAW.
Joaquin Wilde.
Celebrate the most rebellious superstar in WWE history with a CM Punk action figure, recreating his shocking return at Survivor Series 2023. Pre-order yours now through this Monday and make your collection elite
we're gonna see if he breaks.
MattelCreations.com.
Punk's looking real jacked. He's looking real jacked.
I also see you taking out your phone and scanning that QR code. And look, Wilde not wanting a handshake. He's done listening to Ridge Holland. Really, what has gotten to Ridge?
What are you talking about? This is who he is, Vic. It just needs someone to bring it out of him. I'm telling you, he's embracing it and he's feeling it, and it feels good.
We all know that Joaquin Wilde loves risks, but even Wilde has to realize this isn't the Ridge he wants to on SmackDown with a corkscrew.
What a corkscrew. Let's go.
Body was a near fall, fouled it up with
the
a
drop kick. Here we are.
All the way to the outside. Wilde right now is rolling, and I get to that because because he's had quite the history with Ridge Holland from his time on SmackDown, LWO, and the Brawling Brutes. And, able to move all the way to the second. That was a nasty uppercut.
Oh, yes.
Following up now.
Wow.
Ridge. Oh, no. Ridge just struck that steel post. Under the jaw goes Wilde.
Smart move by Joaquin Wilde.
I'll tell you what, this is Wilde's chance right now, boys.
He's standing on his bicycle, Vic, stand out
Come
of
on.
harm's way.
You got to agree with the reason Wilde wants this matchup, why he got this match, because Ridge Holland, who swings and a miss, did not miss. The second time it was Ridge who slammed a door on Del Toro's hand. He apologized, but Booker, those apologies empty.
No,
it's like
it ain't gonna do much. The apologies don't really matter at this point.
Let me tell you something. Ridge Holland tried real hard to convince people, but you can tell a liar. They always look down and to the left. He did it about 3 times.
Well, you think about the last month for Ridge, he stepped away. He vowed to become a better man. As right now goes into the cover, hook of the leg, and Wilde able to continue to fight.
Two.
He was a
Count
guest
of
on the countdown to
surprising
stand
two.
and deliver, and then
Did
all
not
of a
expect it
sudden
to
he
go
just
that fast.
dropped Joe Gacy with a steel chair. And I want to come back to something you and I have talked about off air, and let's see if you can relate this to Ridge Holland. You've told me that this industry is half physical and half mental.
Yes.
He's got the physical part down, that being Ridge Holland.
Of course. The thing is, to bring out that that mentality.
The belly suplexes.
You gotta have that pick. You gotta have it, and I've been saying it since day one. This guy, he has no remorse for what's happened.
Oh, he don't. I mean, truly.
That's Wilde's point. Just got knocked into another.
What a shoulder tackle.
And instead of going for the cover, Holland wants to continue to decimate Joaquin Wilde. And I'll go this far. Everyone has regrets, inner turmoil. The only
Sean
difference
Spears.
is the damage you do
Oh,
when
Sean.
the personal demons come out. As Wilde able to counter with a DDT.
Beautiful counter.
Oh boy, there's Sean Spears, who is part of the matchup we had just mentioned at Stand and Deliver against Joe Gacy. Gotta wonder what's going through Sean Spears' mind as this matchup continuing. Ridge Holland, Joaquin Wilde, and Wilde, by the way, is out here by himself. There are no other members of LWO.
No, that's really surprising. None of them came with him.
Moment in time right now. Talk about Sean Spears.
Springboard.
He's like the puppet
Leg.
master right now,
Kick.
wielding everything that's going on with Ridge Holland.
Well, we think that. We assume that. Some do. As Ridge Holland right now can't be thinking about others. He can't be thinking about Spears. He's got to be thinking about Joaquin Wilde. Oh, little matrix into a neck breaker.
Good neck breaker.
Joaquin Wilde is holding his own tonight, man.
All the way.
Joaquin's gonna fly.
We know what he's about to do, Vic.
I said he loves to take risks. Oh, my.
That's good to see. Got caught, slammed.
He bit it hard right there, Vic. Oh, here we go.
And Ridge Holland with some personal redemption.
1, 2, 3.
Here is your winner, Ridge Holland.
See that spike?
I see him looking at his hands, wondering, did he just do what he thinks he just did? But Holland's actions speak louder than his words, and I fear that he's facing demons in the darkest corners of his soul.
Well, actually, I feel fine, but when I start moving around, it hurts to breathe a little bit. I don't know if that's normal.
Yeah, it's normal for somebody with 2 broken ribs. You just gotta take it easy until they're fully healed.
Okay.
You're cleared as tolerated.
Sweet, thanks, Doc. Hey, Priest. You good? Yeah, I'm good. Just got cleared and I'm going after Oba again.
Oh, hey, man. I love your grit, but I've been in this room so many times before. Take it from me. Give it a few more weeks. Let your ribs heal up 100%. In the meantime, I can have my fight with Oba, and when I win the North American Championship, you can have the first shot. How's that sound?
Absolutely not. Go back to Raw and get your ass kicked by Sheamus again. How does that sound?
Okay, kid. I see how it's gonna go. That's fine. How about tonight, me and you figure out who's gonna fight Oba first?
Take off your vest. Go put on your war paint. And I'll see you tonight.
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
What's up, guys? Come work out with Malik Idris and I at the WWE Performance Center. Oh, we're so excited, right? All right, guys. First things first, we're getting a pump because we got Oak. defeat them.
Who?
Oak.
Oh?
Yeah, Oak.
Oh. With the way our luck's been going, by the time AOP is done with us, we screwed.
Oh, AOP. Oh, that's wild. I don't.
I am scared of them, like a lot. But I don't care. I'm coming out there with you.
I got it. No, you're not coming out with us.
Okay, listen, what he's trying to say is we don't need this bad juju we have rubbing off on you.
Juju, look, that's what I'm talking about. We need any kind of love right now. Like, what do we even gotta do? We can do anything.
We can do this. Relax. We can do this if we just believe.
Exactly. Oh, we got to
Oh
believe
my
in
God.
lit.
Her
I wanna see that
energy
show. Come on, let's get another rep in.
is
So much for
ridiculous.
watching, guys.
Well, I know you believe Booker, and believe me, you will not want to miss what D'Angelo has to say. The Don has returned to NXT Live next.
I'm hoping he's gonna say he's going to the big leagues, get moved up to the big roster. That's my hope. I truly believe that stacks on all of them, honestly, are ready to go to the top. But yet again, I mean, you still do gotta have people on AEW to build AEW. So but NXT is gonna be a little different. They can't do them like they have done over there on the B team. So they've gotta make sure they keep everyone in the right area. But, ladies and gentlemen, the Don is back. And hopefully, like I said, we're going to see him say, hey, we're gone. We're leaving. I mean, chat, y'all let me know. Is the family at the level to move to Raw or SmackDown? Do y'all think they have the ability to move up there? Yeah. Also, like I said, any sports fans all we're here with us. The first play-in game is currently at commercial. It is the Lakers and the Pelicans. I do believe the Lakers are barely winning. I apologize. The Lakers are winning by 10. Yeah. All right, here we go. We are back live. We're going to see here it's flipping out.
Thank you for coming.
Of course. I know you got a match with Tatum later on tonight, but I figured after last week, we should probably talk.
So, JC wasn't lying, huh?
She wasn't. Last July, I was already knee-deep into my gambling. And surprisingly enough, I had everything under control. What changed everything was how much I knew you could beat Tiffany Stratton. I thought Thea can really do this.
Yeah.
She can become the youngest NXT Women's Champion in history. So when asked if I was going to bet for you or against you, I decided to risk it all. But then seeing you suffer, seeing you refusing to tap out, seeing you with tears down your cheeks, Thea, I had to throw in the towel. And in that moment, I didn't care what it cost me. I just wanted you to be okay.
Get the throw in the towel.
Mr. Chase, why didn't you tell me? I treated you so badly, so awful. Why didn't you tell me?
Thea, you didn't sign up for any of that. You were just trying to win a match and make history.
What about the towel?
Honestly, I just hope that one day you would understand where my heart is that night and every night for that matter. It's always in the corner of Thea Hill.
Mr. Chase, I'm sorry I ever doubted your belief in me. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Okay. All right.
That's right.
Here we go.
Yeah, it's okay. All right. This guy's dirty.
Please welcome the D'Angelo family and the Don of NXT, Tony D'Angelo.
I don't know if you're referring to the Don himself with that last comment. I do want to ask you, though, where's
I'm glad to see he's in good spirit.
What transpired at Stand and Deliver?
That last comment, what are you talking about? The Don is looking very debonair. What he tells me about the Don is there is honor among thieves, Vic. You wouldn't know anything about that.
Well, I'm not a thief. I'm a stand-up guy. And for Tony D'Angelo, he is the Don.
I'm glad, I really hope truly that he moves up.
Tonight.
Still a boss, though, right? Still a boss.
Still the boss.
Now listen, after Stax and I lost our NXT tag titles, I said it was time for some rapid growth in the family.
Yep.
I never said it was gonna be easy.
Oh.
But I think it was worth it. But you ask me how, Don? You're not the NXT champion. But I think about where me and Stax were a year ago. Making Pretty Deadly disappear. I was facing some serious allegations. Not good. Now I look at Stax and Luca Crucifino, my consigliere, ready to crack skulls and add some gold to the family. I look at Adriana, the future of the women's NXT division, when she's ready to put her stamp on it. And at Stand and Deliver, I went toe-to-toe with one of the toughest men in NXT history.
Yeah.
Ilya Dragunov. Now, it was a fight. One of the hardest fights I've ever had to go through. And I didn't win. But this thing is about going one more round when you don't think you can. See, toughness comes from longevity. And I'm here to tell you,
Tony, cut the music. I gotta be honest, I don't really appreciate that our dealings from last week were made public. I mean, what type of business are you running here?
Are you talking to me?
Oh yeah, I'm talking to you.
Listen to me.
Okay.
You came to my family to take care of one of your own because you guys didn't have the cojones to do it yourself. No problem. We're the experts, right?
Yeah, it was a matter of taking care of someone.
Oh, Stunad. No specifics. There's people watching.
Yeah, but you said...
Hey, Charlie. He said no specifics.
Well, I guess unfortunately we're not going to see the Don move
You
up.
guys call yourselves no quarter, huh? Well, I haven't gotten my full quarter, so when are yous gonna pay up?
You what? Who said anything about payments? I thought you were doing this for the good of the business. There was trash, and it needed to be taken care of, and that's what you did. You happened to do the industry a bit of good while you were at it.
Mr. Dempsey, you and your crew are in arrears with the D'Angelo family for services rendered. But the Don has a suggestion for you. You can either settle this debt, or we're gonna handle it the way we always do.
We're not paying. This was supposed to be done for the honor.
Oh, Damon, nobody was even talking to you. All right, I got something to say to all three of you, all right? I don't do anything for purity. I don't give a damn about your feelings. I do things strictly for business, and in my business, we live by a code you don't betray.
That's right.
Now listen to me. I don't care who the three of you think you are. But you want to come in here and interrupt me? I don't think so.
Tony. Is there anything else you want to say to me? Is that it?
Listen to me. I think that Heritage Cup looks pretty nice.
Really, do you now?
I do.
Huh?
Ow. Look, you look at me, you don't look at that cup. That cup represents the competition and skill that takes place in this ring. Doesn't need to be held by some two-bit gangster in wrestling boots.
Well,
listen,
shots
you didn't
now.
seem to have a problem with that when I was taking care of your little situation. So were you gonna pay up, or what?
Tony, over my dead body, do you think I'm gonna let some low-life scumbag like you disgrace that cup?
Scumbag, huh?
Here we go, gonna fight him in a damn suit.
Well, how about this?
Here we go. That went the hat.
Oh, no money, more problems for no quarter catch crew.
Oh Lord. Up and over. Did not expect it to just become a brawl. We're probably gonna have a 6-man tag team match. That'd be wild when they come back. So I'm guessing Gulak or whatever his name was got voting off last week. I most definitely missed that shit. But hey, either way, go to Catch Crew. They got a big problem now. The family's gonna be coming from them. I mean, it's all right. I think if Tony ends up with that title, though, it's gonna kind of be a drop in what they pushed him for. I mean, he'd be good by himself. That's just what it is. He'd be really good by himself on, like I said, SmackDown overall. And then Stax and Crucifino could easily see both of them tag champs somewhere. I just I don't know, chat. Do you think Stacks and Crucifino could be tag champs on Raw or SmackDown one day, and then the Don be a mid-carder to start with? Of course, you got Thea Hale's match tonight. You could be looking at possibly a NXT North American Women's Championship.
Back live on NXT.
Oh no, it's the Mad
and
Dragon.
Who wants to test themselves against the Czar?
The following is an open challenge. Please welcome the NXT champion,
NXT Open Challenge. Get ready for something wild.
Willingness to compete earlier today, our general manager Ava believed that he had an advantage heading into next week's spring break-in NXT title match because Trick is in action tonight, of course, facing Carmelo Hayes in our steel cage main event still to come.
Make no mistake about it, Dick. This is Ilya Dragunov's time, and I get it. This is not something, being the champion, it's not something that's going to last forever, but until that time comes, let's go. That's Ilya Dragunov. I love it, man.
Well, who in the locker room is gonna meet the champ eye to eye? Oh, the entire locker room's coming out. Well, Lexus King just got pulled out.
I thought the TV star was gonna get a shot.
It's the first one to meet him eye to eye.
That's a lot. That new guy.
Holy crap!
Okay. Okay. Hey, you want to make a name for yourself?
Evans jumped over us into the ring to meet the champion eye to eye. He just outsmarted the whole locker room.
Give this kid big props, Vic.
Wow.
19 years old, stepping into this moment right here. Look at Ilya.
He loves the bounce. I know this is early on, but what victory here for Evans do?
Skyrocket, Vic. I'm talking about straight to the moon. I'm talking about to put the rocket on this kid. That's definitely what it would do for him, trust me. Oh, wow.
His debut last
There's been
week.
big suplexes.
As you see the NXT champion Dragunov barking in the ear of Evans. Said he's excited every time he steps in the ring. That being Evans makes him think of his grandmother. He's in action tonight. He might be in action on our NXT live events this weekend in Citrus Springs and in Orlando. That's if he survives tonight.
You gotta ask the question, Vic. Is this too big of a moment for this kid, Javon Evans? Because right now he's taking a hell of a beat from the Mad Dragon.
Come on, young OG.
Victories of his career, the Raw for WrestleMania. What does a victory over Shinsuke Nakamura do for the stock of the champion?
No. Stock goes up, but stock has gone up for Ilya Dragunov. I always say, this guy's next level. He's a next level superstar. He truly is.
Evans getting smacked down to the mat. D'Angelo, we just heard from the Don, called the Czar one of the toughest, if not the toughest superstar in NXT today. And we know that Dragunov will put his title on the line next week.
Oh, God. Oh, my Lord, it dropped it. Here we go.
Rising to their feet.
They love this kid, Vic. They love it.
Take another look and just, right in the throat when Evans, and now Evans answering right back.
This is the part right here that I always look for in a young guy, Vic. Does he have that fight in him? Evans seems like he has that dog in him, Vic. Oh, just got caught.
Talking about the championship matchup. Big stakes for Trick Williams, because if Williams does not get the job done next week, he must leave NXT. As now Evans picking up momentum.
Oh, there's that kick. Here we go. Ain't no way he's going to beat him tonight.
This could be an upset of upsets.
Whoa.
Dragunov just able to kick out. And again, just take a look, listen to the NXT Universe. Coming off that win, that debut win last week, answering this challenge tonight. What are your thoughts of Evans testing himself against the Mad Dragon?
Trust me, I've been in this position before against the Bret Harts of the world, the Mr. Perfects of the world. You don't know if you can do it, Vic, but you're going to go in there, you're going to leave everything to build that win because, like
he's
I
a good,
the ultimate
big powerbomb. He's a good seller.
Off the powerbomb, Dragunov picking up a lot of speed and momentum.
God.
Good God, man.
That's got to put Evans
1,
down.
2.
Good. Well, I was getting ready to say a good effort, but he's still fighting Book. He's still fighting Book.
Kid's got a lot of fight in him. This match right here is going to tell me a whole lot about this kid. Inside out.
Momentum is a crazy force, and that's exactly what Evans has behind him. But look at the Mad Dragon, the Czar, getting overpowered in this moment for Evans, and that door's opening. Oh, vicious knee strike right to the stomach, fouled up, and look at this combination from Dragunov, looking for Constantine's special. Oh, that might be it.
1, 2. Woo. Oh, that Spanish fly. He about messed up on commentary.
Sure did not expect this tonight.
This is the dangers though of an open challenge. You've said it in the past, Booker.
Not being able to prepare for somebody like this young 19-year-old kid.
Oh, my. Fun and games over for Dragunov. You heard Dragunov, your other superstars, talk about the upcoming WWE draft, which begins Friday night on SmackDown, April 26th. I promise you, Dragunov is thinking about one man right now, and he just chopped Evans out of midair. Wow.
It's over, Evans. Thank you for coming. 1, 2. Ain't no way.
Dragunov's gonna have to put this kid away.
You gotta be kidding me.
He's gonna have to put this kid away.
The young OG continuing to fight, looking for another power bomb. Evans trying to counter, trying to fight. Good DDT.
Landed him.
Dragunov.
Dragunov smart right there. He's smart, creating a little bit of space right there, but he still could be in the drop zone for this young man.
Booker, we were not prepared for this matchup. We were not prepared for Evans. I am almost in it all because Evans
God. Oh my. There we go.
And Evans putting his foot on the gas, looking for the biggest win, the biggest upset victory, maybe in NXT history. Young OG looking down on the NXT champion, and Dragunov getting his knees up, able to counter, able to roll through, and now Dragunov showing you his pure power. Just curling up Evans into the corner.
Dang.
He's going to that place right now, Vic.
Torpedo Moscow.
A torpedo. 1,
Into the
2,
cover,
3.
and the champion victorious.
Early. My gosh.
But this is not just a standing ovation for our NXT champion, Booker. This is also a standing ovation for a 19-year-old who put his name on the map with breathtaking aerial antics like we saw, but in the end, take nothing away from Evans. Dragunov was able to persevere and overcome here tonight. A superstar-making performance for Evans. But the Mad Dragon, the Czar, the NXT champion, is ready for spring break-in.
What the hell of a match?
Natalya just challenged Lila Vice to the first ever women's NXT Underground match. So are you going to be Natalya's training partner?
1000% I am, and I'm going to be in her corner too. We're going to get to training, but Natty's schedule is super crazy right now. I mean, she's on a European tour. I think she's in Birmingham.
Carmen. You can help your friend all you want, but she's entering my world and following my rules. Sure, Nati has guts. Yo la respeto. but she can't handle this heat in the NXT underground. You can be in her corner, teach her all your skills, but that won't mean nothing. Just wait till you see who I have in my corner. See you at the contract signing next week. Adios.
So I guess that will be on the second week for the women's first ever underground.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, representing Chase University, Thea Hale.
After what we just saw, I'm trying to get my mind right, but Hale's in action next against Tatum Paxley live.
I really hope. I mean, I don't know. The NXT roster has to be split. They have to move people around. They got to send people to NXT.
Get that train rolling, man.
All the sign-filled shows and sold-out seats. Now, it's all about to change.
It is once again time for the WWE Draft. Are you ready?
So Thea Hale is going up against good old Tatum Pax, which is good. It's a good match for Thea. I don't know. Pax, on the other hand, she's getting low out there. Fucking wall, bro. Fantastic, of course, on the other side of the room, just getting all kinds of grades and mad at what sounds like Rocket League. The score to the NBA play-ins is currently 75-62 Lakers. Zion Williams out there putting on a show. Of course, on Friday Night SmackDown, as we have heard advertised, we will be seeing who will challenge Cody Rhodes for the Undisputed Championship. We will also be seeing the new tag titles debuted on SmackDown. So, of course, you more than likely would have to think that it's going to be identical to what we've seen for the women's. They're gonna look like this. What they'll look like, I do believe, the tag titles, which is gonna be nice. I like them being separated like that. Now we got world champions and we have WWE champions for tags. That also gives more people more the ability to have the titles. It just gives it the, hey, this is a two brand title, yeah. Because, of course, we all know the Bloodline unified them, and I didn't think we'd ever going to get out of that unification tag stuff.
Blair Davenport cost me 9 months of my career, a year of Wendy's career, Nikita's career. She cost me my match tonight against Lola Vice. I need to put an end to her.
Okay, all right, I hear you, but so you already had a match with her.
I don't want just another match. Next week, spring break-in, I want Blair Davenport. No disqualifications.
Are you sure? It's really what you want?
Ava, I will not stop until Blair Davenport has to be carried out of this arena.
No DQ.
Wow, Soul wants to end Davenport. Well, speaking of ending things, I don't even know where to begin with Tatum Paxley after what we saw earlier. She is just a different, creepy mindset.
She's wicked, man. She's very, very wicked.
Well, Thea Hale was all smiles.
Oh,
It feels
here
like
we
the
go.
weight has to be taken off her shoulders after that hug with Andre Chase. Let's be honest. Andre Chase should be an early candidate for Educator of the Year.
What are you talking about, man? This guy almost lost the university from gambling. This guy bet on Thea Hale and lost from gambling. Can you agree with me? This guy needs to be an AA, GA, whatever you want to call it. I mean, come on. You can agree with me on that, right?
I didn't even hear what you said because I just was
Taking
looking at
apart
Tatum
the
Paxley
arm of
creeping
Tatum
and
Paxley.
slithering around the ring. And for Tatum Paxley, she made it clear that she doesn't love people. She loves objects, specifically championship gold. And she loved Lyra because of what Lyra held, not because of who she is. Obsessive is a word that comes to mind.
Everybody in that locker room should learn something I talk about all the time. You know,
That's
concern
crazy.
yourself with what business that
That
concerns.
is,
Tatum
that's
Paxley is here
wild.
for two things, checks and championships.
Which is exactly what I asked you earlier about Lola Vice, and you blew me off, and you said that that's not what you meant, but now you mean it, so we'll just continue just to live in your world whenever we want to.
That's what I mean. Tatum Paxley said it herself.
Well, look, I was wrong. I thought Paxley was friends with Lyra, but she was just overly obsessed with Lyra because she was obsessed with the women's championship.
You ever heard of the
That changed very fast.
You ever heard of
No, I've never heard of it.
No, I'm serious. I'm serious.
Off the gut wrench into the cover, hook of the leg, and in here.
Whoa! You ever heard of the nature one?
Kinda too.
Yes.
Somebody always wants your spot, Vic. That's my point. That's my point, okay?
That's a very good point, and Lyra had every right to be skeptical of Paxley. Lyra, of course, paying dearly last week. Paxley attacking the former champion. It's all off guard. And what a unique submission. Booker, have you ever seen anything like this before?
No. This, like I say, some modified tarantula here. Right now, Thea Hale is feeling the pain.
Where did Lyra come, or excuse me, where did Tatum Paxley come up with this?
You're even confused with her.
What are you talking about? I'm still shook from what we saw earlier today. The dolls, the action figures, the posters, the way she was talking, the way she moves, the way she looks. You're not spooked by any of this? This doesn't freak you out at all?
Of course not. Of course not. It's not the first time
I've seen. You can start dressing like Sensational Sherry again.
That's the first time I've seen something like this. What are you talking about?
First time I've seen something this close. You've been in the business longer than I have. And now, Thea Hale coming back with some putskis. Going down low.
Thea Hale, when she's focused, she's very, very dangerous. You know about that arm boy. Oh, wait a minute.
That looks like Jasmine Nix. Oh, the world's smallest slam connects by Thea Hale. Referee is distracted. I wish she turned around.
Springboard there.
And the official being distracted.
Did see yeah, 1, 2, 3. Just that quick.
Here is your winner, Tatum Paxley.
Good
Oh, we
Lord.
saw that. Thea Hale getting her some of JC Jane. She was refreshed earlier, not so much anymore. She's angry. She's fired up. Oh, back to the ring, Booker.
Oh, there we go. My gosh.
This is breaking.
Chaos everywhere.
I've never seen Lyra like this before. She's possessed.
Roxanne, we thought we were going to get a stand-up rematch, but after Tatum Paxley, that little freak finally turned on her girlfriend? Doesn't matter how obsessed Tatum is with my title, or if Lyra has a chip on her shoulder. Honestly, they can destroy each other for all I care. In fact, they want to battle it out? Great. Beat each other to a pulp? Awesome. I'll sit back, be thoroughly entertained by it, and whoever makes it out in one piece, maybe, just maybe, I'll give them a title match. Wow. That was so easy. What the hell is Ava always complaining about? Like she has a hard job? I see it. Do you see it? At Spring Breakin', I'll defend my championship in a one-on-one match against...
You're right. You're so smart. And you know what? You just made my job even easier because why choose? At Spring Breakin', it'll be a triple threat.
There
you
we go.
against Lyra and Tatum. How great.
There we go.
No, of course you're against me, Ava. Everyone is against me, and I know exactly what you're trying to do. You're trying to get me to lose my championship without getting pinned, right?
Oh, right, Stan. That's womp womp. But hey, you said my job is easy. You'll do great.
You think that's funny? Huh?
Seems like Perez. She deserves from
There
our
we
general
go.
manager.
Final Testament. AOP.
The following is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, accompanied by Scarlett, Paul Ellering, and Karrion Kross, representing the Final Testament, AOP!
One of the most dominant teams in NXT history returned last week with the Final Testament. AOP back in action, live next.
What's sad is this is the last time Karrion Kross was actually relevant. Unfortunately. I mean, Karrion Kross, in my opinion, has not had a good career on WWE. And I don't think it's his fault. I just think at the time of him being there, he was just poorly designed, poorly booked. And that happens. It's very odd. But it's okay. He will most definitely get a bounce back at some point. NXT is it's flew by. It has really flew by for us tonight. Our main event, of course, will be the steel cage match between Trick and Carmelo Hayes. That's it. All right. Going into the fourth quarter. Good Lord. Going into the fourth quarter is 83-75. Tell you what, D'Angelo is playing horrible. Really feel sorry for the tag team that's going up against AOP. Elite and somebody else. I can't remember. I know they ain't going to make it far. Malik and Blade.
Back live with some tag team action. Idris didn't seem very confident earlier. But look, Blade believes. You just gotta have faith, Booker. Booker, do you believe in this duo?
No,
do you believe
this is not
in
gonna
this
work.
tandem? Do you believe they can
This
get it
is
done?
gonna get a
1-1 Mania earlier this week on the internet, and I could not wait to get to work this week. Oh, yes, man.
AOP, a destructive force still to come, a destructive structure. Our steel cage main event. Nice drop kick. Tag was made, and Blade flying in. And look, they're believing
Blade,
Booker,
here we go.
but I will say Brindley's belief has helped their confidence grow as Idris tags back in.
Yes, and the thing is, it could help him. It could help him for a minute. I like the motivation factors. I love
gotta be able to outpower these. Let me tell you what you're not doing.
Where we going, Vic?
Holy shit.
AOP into the cover, hook of the leg, and a kick out. Akam Razor. Razor, 330 pounds. How dangerous can the final testament be in the WWE?
I don't even know if I would have kicked out.
Relive what we just witnessed. How dangerous can they be?
I don't know if I want to kick out from that and take more punishment.
In that locker room,
Yeah.
put them on notice, man. Oh, yes.
AOP, former NXT champions, Dusty Cup winners. You take a look around. Paul Ellering, the man that led the Road Warriors, a Hall of Famer, created AOP, again, lending his expertise in destruction. Not to mention, Karrion Kross with his sinister smile on the outside, a former two-time NXT champion. Then, of course, you say sinister, I think of Scarlett. She's out there on the outside as well.
Yes. But no fair Blade, this is a step-up moment right here, though, Vic. It's a step-up moment.
Final
They're going to go out
Testament
here and they're going to
is,
give it their all. You see Blade right there asking for the tag. Give it to him, man.
Idris wishes he was over there to make the set
They got a lot of good stuff going on still.
Returned last week, dropped it.
Oh!
He's out.
He's out.
He definitely is out.
He's out.
Into the cover.
Whoa.
I don't necessarily know how Idris was able to kick out. We talk about striking ability. Did you see that knee connect?
Look at his eyes right now.
Imagine Sue Puffs come out and call AOP.
Check the shot out. Check it out.
Bam!
God, man.
Again, just love to decimate, destroy, just get out of the way. Got to make a tag now. He just reaches out, and in comes Blade.
He's quick.
And Blade's got to do
He's
everything he's got
fast.
right now.
He's got to stay on his bicycle, man.
The tank. He's just trying to knock these guys down. Again, Razor, 330 pounds. He's wobbling. Akam, near 300 pounds.
Give it up.
And this is Blade. This is the confidence he has. I believe a tag was made. Idris is legal.
Oh, got caught with it.
They just caught Blade. AOP just caught Blade. Idris
Oh, God. Oh, my Lord. Truly, man.
Charbel, if you watch the kids to bed.
Oh, my God.
They don't need to see the
This needs to come to a brutal end with a super collider.
Man.
No remorse for the human body.
2,
AOP victorious.
How'd you like that?
Here are your winners, authors of pain.
I mean, they bounced each other off one another.
Glad it was over.
Wow. Total destruction.
You have to feel bad for Idris.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I have no sympathy for these guys. It's not my job.
The final testament indeed, starting to shift the landscape of NXT. Well, they're the tag champs who got
Yo, crazy as hell.
Steven Frazier want them some.
So crazy. Oh, here we go. We're back dress shopping with Gigi.
You can't seriously think I would wear anything in here, right? Like, look at this.
Georgina, in order to become a princess, you must think, act, and truly believe that you are a princess. And I, for one, think that you have all the makings to be one. Oh my gosh. Look at that dress! What do you say?
I hate it.
Huh?
I hate it so much.
Nonsense. You will look absolutely breathtaking in this dress.
I guess I kind of have to make it my own, right?
Yes, Georgina.
Good Lord,
You're
a
learning
green
so fast.
dress.
Great. I have a couple ideas. Let me just try it on. How about that? Yeah?
Such enthusiasm. I have to say, I'm ecstatic that you're taking this seriously. How's it going in there?
Barely there. You were right, Ariana. This dress is great. I just had to GG it up a bit. I'll wear this out. This one's a keeper. Spring break-in. Here I come. And by the way, she's paying.
Do you take credit?
Good Lord have mercy.
It's a positive step for those two.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, representing the Viking Raiders, Ivar.
Well, the crew came out and reinforced the ring because Ivar takes on Josh Briggs. These two go one-on-one live next.
Well, I don't know if Ivar can take 2 losses. I do believe Briggs is ready to go up. Briggs to go up, he has to win. But who knows? Who knows what they if Ivar wins the North American Championship, I'd be very surprised. He could easily win it though. And then you could easily give Obafemi the main roster. So chat, with our new memberships live, we of course Matt Tasic was our first member. He will now have early access to all new videos. They will come out 30 minutes early for new members. We also have other great perks in the membership. There is a members only Discord chat channel for y'all to communicate together and of course with me throughout the wrestling streams. There's also sometimes members only gaming that is in there. That is more or less for Call of Duty, Madden, other games that we do play. So going to have a lot of good perks coming up for y'all. I just don't think Josh Briggs can take a loss here either. If there's anything crazy going on with Uncle Howdy. Of course, everyone knows Uncle Howdy has been taking over the Twitter accounts.
Fucking demo. Fucking kidding.
WWE just announced a new. Go back on NXT, ladies and gentlemen. Josh Briggs.
Making his way to the ring, Josh Briggs.
We're 100 days out from the Paris Olympics and the countdown is on. Tune in this summer on NBC and Peacock to see the greatest athletes in the world go for gold in the City of Light. Really an exciting time in France too. Backlash France 2 weeks from Saturday. This Friday will find out who faces Cody Rhodes for the Universal WWE title. But these two heavy hitters are coming out slugging. Ivar coming out flying, cartwheeling, and implanting Josh Briggs.
Them feet by the big man. Wow. Big shot right off the bat.
All eyes on this matchup, and the North American champion Oba Femi keeping a close eye on this contest. Of course,
Oba has to. Oba's never fought
on Raw
anybody
last night
like
after a
Josh
conversation earlier with Briggs. Well, we're set for this fight, and Briggs just got cleared earlier today after the 2 broken ribs. And you can see that area of his body, though, is still taped. It's still damaged. It can't be 100%.
Yeah, and he's still laboring right now. Still, wincing in pain from that rib.
Gosh.
Big shot. That's gotta hurt.
Certainly, and you can feel him looking. You can see him feeling around on his ribs, and I'm almost also stunned that not at 100%. He was able to hoist up Ivar, plant him, followed up with a splash. Briggs is certainly showing toughness tonight, but just got splattered by Ivar.
Ivar will be Oba's
spot
biggest.
right there. Those ribs, Vic. Those ribs, 2 broken ribs. I don't know how the hell he got cleared to be here tonight.
Our medical team did it. He is cleared after suffering 2 broken ribs at Stand and delivering that triple threat match for the North American title. Our champion looking on. But I want to talk about something that Ivar did last week that no one has done before. Left Oba Femi laid out. You were as shocked as anyone.
Yeah, Ivar strikes first. But I'm going to tell you right now, everybody needs to realize that Oba Femi, on my mama, on my hood, man, he's the real deal. Trust me, man.
Well, you can't argue that fact. Going right back to those injured ribs, right back to the midsection, and now hoisting up Briggs and land on his feet. Connect, create a little separation. Time for him to get at least one breath in. But forget about that. The air knocked out of the lungs. All the pain on the ribs, on the midsection is Ivar. For the second time, sit down powerbomb style center of the ring, and it's not enough. Briggs' right shoulder just up. Take another look, and just look at Briggs' body bounce off the
Briggs
mat.
will not give
He's
up.
not
That
100%.
is true.
He's still fighting. He certainly has championship aspirations, as does Ivar, who want the same thing, to be a singles champion.
Right here, Vic. Whoa.
Ivar rolling through, Briggs charging in, boss man style. Didn't do it with a swing or some style, and that might be enough. And just another near fall. And again, everything Briggs does, from his power game to even lifting up that right arm for a lariat, it does damage to the arm.
You gotta understand, Vic. I mean, the ribs, that's one thing, but the cartilage, that's something totally different. I mean, the worst injury I ever had in this business was a rib injury. It took about a year for it to heal.
Well, somehow able to. Don't necessarily like Ivar this close to us As now Briggs coming out here as well. This is a rough meet right over here by us, Book.
The adrenaline right there kicking in.
And we know adrenaline makes crazy things. It's Briggs thinking now. Briggs trying to.
I was about to say, there ain't no damn way.
One good thing for
Ain't no
Briggs
way he's gonna
is
pick
he
him up.
kind of brought his shoulder in, so his ribs didn't take a brunt of the damage, but now he just got knocked out, decleated by that roundhouse kick. And the referee's up to 7. Ivar break. Oh no. Booker, don't look up.
Talking about broken ribs, broken body. Oh my
Oh,
God!
he hit.
That's the biggest moonsault I've ever seen.
1, 2, 3.
Here is your winner.
Wow.
Ivar.
Wow.
You see Briggs, who just worse for wear.
Briggs
is
got hit in the
Ivar.
mouth.
All that weight crashing down onto Josh Briggs. And if last week was a message that Ivar was sending, he just sent another one to the North American champion, Oba Femi.
Oba, what do you think of Ivar's victory?
Interesting.
Oba Femi, man of few words. Vic, Booker, back.
Did he give you a damn goal?
Not again!
Wrong place,
Get
wrong
knocked
time, but we're going to be in the right
out.
place next Tuesday for
Yeah,
night
those
one of
couple
Spring
threat
Breaking.
matches next
Because
Tuesday.
Lyra wants her title back. Tatum's obsession is under the microscope, and Perez's back is against the wall. Triple threat rules. The Prodigy doesn't need to be factored in the decision to lose her NXT Women's title at Spring Breaking. You know, all you got to do is ask the general manager, Ava, and you shall receive. Davenport cost Ruka nearly a year of her career and even attacked her again tonight. So Ruka looks to snatch Blair's soul in a no disqualification match in a beach brawl at Spring Breaking. No money? Well, more problems for the No Quarter Catch crew. The family will collect next week in a 6-man tag team match. This one just made official for Spring Breaking. And also, Penn is going to get put to paper next week. Lola Vice, Natalia will sign the contract for the first ever NXT Women's Underground match next week, live at Spring Breaking. And the NXT Championship will be defended as Williams will try to slay the Mad Dragon. If he can't, Trick leaves NXT. What will happen next week at Spring Breaking? But first, Trick Williams needs to survive here tonight, because coming up in just a matter of moments, it is going to be a steel cage matchup. Trick Williams, Carmelo Hayes, the main event of Stand and Deliver, are going to run it back one more time. And I'm looking around, Book, because all we're seeing is this steel getting put up.
Yes, indeed. Takes me back to 2002, the Elimination Chamber, the first Elimination Chamber match. And I was totally out of my element. And I'm sure these two are going to feel the same thing tonight.
Well, this is a rivalry that writes its next chapter inside an unforgiving steel cage here tonight.
My gosh, I didn't realize I had to put it together.
This is my city. And best believe that I stand and deliver. They gonna be chanting songs. Tell me what we gonna do. Walk that!
That's crazy.
That was dope, bro. I appreciate that, man. I can't believe it. That's so sweet. Crazy.
I'm gonna have that upper edge on him. Yeah. And I seen it, you know what I mean? I'm watching him. I'm like, yeah, please enjoy all of this. Take it all in. Yeah. Because it's all gonna come crashing down on you on Saturday at Stand and Deliver.
And this record crowd, well, this is what they've been waiting for. Carmelo Hayes, Trick Williams. It's a fight both men want. Neither can afford to lose the main event of Stand and Deliver. It's the main event. It's not about titles, not about money. This is personal for Trick Williams.
This is Carmelo Hayes, a man who's done this dance at the top many times. Trick Williams just isn't used to this level of pressure. He got a taste of vengeance there. It didn't end well for him.
With the official also following what he was told by Ava, our general manager, use discretion.
We need a definitive victor here tonight.
Trick Williams desperately trying to fight through it and doing a hell of a job. The problem being Melo is just too damn good.
This has been one hell of a rivalry between these two.
Hayes with that steel chair.
The referee, though, stepped in, bouncing right back up. Caught him with the trick knee. Yes, yes, yes. Trick Williams with a stand and deliver moment.
We went to Philly. We stood. We went to war. We delivered.
One of the fastest rising stars in NXT, Trick Williams, had the greatest night of his pro wrestling career last Saturday at NXT Stand and Deliver, with a crowd chanting, "Whoop that trick."
Whoop that trick. I think y'all know what's next for Trick Williams. If I want to go to the next level, if I want to be the man right here, I need to slay that mad dragon for the NXT Championship at Spring Break.
He really has to.
Carmelo Hayes.
He has to be the one to
let Trick get anywhere near that NXT title.
Hey, you ain't gonna make it to Spring Breaking because next week, beat your ass in a steel cage, sucker.
This rivalry is headed to another level. Hayes, Williams in a steel cage match on NXT.
Yeah.
Everyone.
So the cage is obviously still not put together. But we have officially went back. Alright, y'all. So it looks like there's a lot of people having issues with YouTube at the moment. Yeah, so I don't know what's going on. It says about 5 minutes. I wonder. I don't know. I don't know. We're back, Chat. We're back. We're trying to figure out what's going on. Because, it's showing we got view. Yeah, like bouncing. NXT. Chat, we're just trying to figure out what's going on here.
Hello,
Mello.
you're heading.
Trick, this beef ain't over till I say it is. Next week, you think you're gonna be a champion? You think you're gonna make it out of this cage in one piece? I'm gonna make sure that doesn't happen. Because I gave you everything. And tonight, I'm taking it all away from your ungrateful ass.
About to be trapped in.
Your own man.
It's about to get wild.
Now ask why can't Melo just accept that it's Trick's time? Well, maybe if Melo was a good human being, he could. But he's all about himself. It's not jealousy. It's him being selfish because he's a selfish individual. He's selfish in the back. He's selfish during media. He's always been selfish. You're just seeing his real side now, and Trick Williams is done with it.
Caught him. There we go.
I agree with him 100%.
Out, another slam. Let's go.
He's hot right now, and Melo's not liking it.
You know, but you got to give credit, though, in the same breath to Hayes, as Hayes able to catch himself on the cage. What pushes someone like Melo to want to settle this issue in this sort of cage, 15 feet high?
Simple, Vic. Man up, man down. It's going to either be you or it's going to be me, and it's going to happen tonight.
Good drop kick. Let's go.
One of us got to walk out of here the proven winner. That's what I think.
Into the cover,
One,
hook of the leg.
two.
Whoa, man, close.
You know, you just look at Trick Williams, and you somewhat feel bad for him. He was having his moment again last week. It was taken away by Carmelo Hayes. Just like the attack in the warehouse. Just like after Vengeance Day, when it was Hayes who blindsided Trick Williams in the center of the ring. Williams hasn't forgotten about those moments. Williams wants to bring it tonight, but it's Carmelo Hayes who said he wants to hurt Trick Williams. He wants to take away Trick's title opportunity next week at Spring Break.
That's why Trick wanted this. That's why he wanted it inside the steel cage, man, where he can finish it.
Whoa, did you see that? The security? They didn't just... The security... What is that?
It's a billy club, man.
Oh! And there's no disqualifications inside the steel cage. Derek Sanders is there only to count a 3 or to hear one of these men say, I quit.
Oh, God. Beating him.
Yeah, and Melo's master plan in full effect. Don't miss a second of the action. This steel cage match continues.
Well, so Chad, he's got the Billy Club, and he is looking to use it for sure. Of course, anyone that is keeping up with the NBA play-in tournament that's happening right now, it is currently tied, oh my Lord, at 99. He is still beating him with that Billy stick. That's crazy. Oh, there we go. Quick reverse it. Kick to the gut. Oh. It's gonna make a huge difference. There we go. Got him in an arm bar down there on the mat. Well, 1, 2. This is all he's got to do. He's just got to continue to bully him. Count of 2. Carmelo Hayes.
Live on NXT Steel Cage main event, Trick Williams, Carmelo Hayes, pinfall submission only. This will be settled in the ring, and as we've witnessed before the commercial break, the personal security out there is helping Carmelo Hayes. As we witnessed throughout the break, it's been all Carmelo Hayes, focusing on the left and right arms of Trick Williams. That certainly is going to take away that power punch that Williams possesses.
He talks about it being Trick Williams' first time inside the steel cage, and I talked about how, my first time in that steel cage, out of my element, and I'm going to tell you right now, Trick Williams is feeling it. He's feeling it, man, I can tell.
Well, look, Carmelo Hayes has been inside his steel structure before. He's felt the confinement. He's felt the cold steel on his flesh. Trick Williams has not, to your point. And for Carmelo Hayes, he's coming into tonight with the Mamba mentality, looking for the cover, trying to end this the here and the now in the cage and a kick out. You talk about one-name sports icons, Ali, Jordan, Bird, Magic, LeBron, names synonymous with sports. That's what Hayes wants. He wants to have his name up in the marquee, and he proved he's not going to let anyone, not even his friends or family, stand in his way. And that's what tonight's about.
Always looking for that moment, always looking for that poster moment, and right now he's trying to posterize Trick Williams in the worst way, man.
Mello wants to hurt Trick Williams. He wants to anoint himself the #1 contender. He wants to take another moment away from Trick Williams, as Williams is set to meet Ilya Dragunov next week for the NXT title on night 1 of Spring Breaking. And face first goes Williams into the steel.
Okay, Carmelo Hayes is I mean, he's more than 1, 2, 3 steps ahead of Trick right now. Right now, Trick is in dire straits, man.
Trick seems off his game, and is it because he's entering this cage for the first time? Is it because he's not in his usual...
No, Trick has been pushing himself. He's been pushing himself lately, man. Sooner or later, it catches up with you, Vic.
I'll ask you this, too. Is Trick maybe not in it 100%? Is he hesitating knowing he has a title match next week?
Not just that. Trick knows everything is on the line. I mean, he put all of his chips on the table, and now he's got to roll the dice, man. Oh, man.
And Trick Williams is...
Oh, there we go.
He was bouncing, and I don't know if Trick's body gave out, or if Trick was just able to get out of the way. Either way, Williams has a moment now.
Door just open. Here we go. The people are coming.
Well, that Trick.
And Williams able to stay one step ahead. And now it's Williams trying to fire back on Hayes. And again, these two know each other so well. Williams now.
Oh, good Lord.
Wow.
On that rock bottom, or bookend, or Uranagi, whatever you want to call it, it was impressive.
One big shot turned everything around. Just shifted everything in this matchup right here. Can Trick keep it going? That's the question.
No doubt who the NXT Universe is behind in this matchup. Our main event, steel cage, Williams, Hayes. Big right hand. Followed up by a sidekick.
There's another sidekick.
And that's been Trick's whole point.
Wow, flapjack.
Oh, here we go, Vic.
And throughout this matchup, as we just see one more time, it was Hayes able to get in front of Williams. Trick, though, able to counter and turn it. Hayes inside out.
There we go. Let's go, Trick.
Again, pinfall, submission only. There's no escape. And now it's Hayes who's tasting the cage. It's Hayes who's tasting that unforgiving steel, ripping flesh from bone. Neck breaker. Is this enough to put Hayes down? Williams into the cover. Near fall. What is it going to take?
Don't let off the gas.
Keep the other down.
Don't let off the gas now. You better let it all hang out.
Big neck breaker. Wasn't able to do it.
Here
Wasn't able to keep them down. And to your point, and again, one more time, these guys just know each other. They're willing to risk it all. They're willing to do whatever it takes. Williams coming right back in and back to the arm goes Carmelo. And this has been Hayes' attack plan the whole time. Take away that power.
Wait, he's in that.
Got caught.
Wow.
Got dropped for the second time. Will it be enough?
Wow, instinctual kick out there by Carmelo Hayes.
You can say that again. And now it's Williams. Trying to play out another DDT, another counter, and this time floated over, into the cover to kick out.
Almost got it.
Knowing each other so well, this is what it has had to come down to for these two. Right back at it.
Big flying
Williams, and Williams is filled. Oh, big knee to the side of the face. Talk about that adrenaline factor. It'll make a man do crazy things. These two are going to have to go to a different area, though. They're going to have to find a different place.
Both guys, they're in great shape, though, Vic.
And this is our main event. Steel cage. Trick. Mello. Mello lost in the main event of the biggest stand and deliver of all time. Looking to get some back here tonight. More time. Trick climbing. Cutting off Mello. Both men with the same idea. Both punishing the other.
Who wants it most?
What's gonna give?
The damn Steelers. That'd be wild.
Feel that steel, Vic.
Damn, man, both men teetering right now, Book.
Oh.
They are letting it all hang out from the top. Williams blocked that bulldog, and Carmelo Hayes knows this could be the beginning of the end. Did you see him wave his arms? Here comes his personal security.
Here we go.
They're trying to get in. Trick fending them off.
Trick's fighting.
I'm looking around. They're all over the place, Booker. They're right here in front of
Oh,
us.
there's one coming in the door. One's in the
Trick
door.
doing his best.
You know the rules, Vic.
Not to be outdone. Trick is bringing it.
There we go.
Yeah.
Trick is pissed, and he's unleashing fury. And he's evening the odds one more time. No, Book.
Damn
Book.
chair.
Hayes has that chair.
Okay.
Hayes shoots. He missed.
Oh.
Trick shot connects.
1, 2, 3.
Here is your winner, Trick Williams.
For that trick. For that trick. For that trick.
Again, it's Trick who shoots and doesn't miss. And once again, it's Williams who whoops that Trick. Carmelo thought he was one step ahead, but he was not. There was that trick shot with a little extra through that steel chair to put down Carmelo. And indeed, Booker, a friendship's last breath was just taken. Trick has said you can't write a chorus without finishing a verse. Dragunov, the Tsar, thinking of his next symphony of destruction. Well, it takes place next week when these two meet for the NXT Championship. Crowning moment for Trick Williams, but as good as this feels, he's got to bring it next week against the Tsar.
What is up, Damien? Hope you had a great Tuesday. So doing a little research while everything was going on, and for some reason YouTube has crashed for every content creator that is streaming. No one knows what happened. Went and we had no views across the board for. Hey, either way, we appreciate everyone being here and hanging out with us tonight. Does mean a tremendous amount, especially for the wrestling. What all we do have going on here. So, of course, with that being said, Damien, I hope you have a great baseball game tomorrow. Hope it goes well. Hope you get a home run. Hope you knock it out the park, my friend. But with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and call it a night on the side of this. We will be transferring over. Not sure what the rest of the any of Fortnite, if Madden, if Call of Duty. Don't know where we're at, what we're gonna be doing. But as always, we appreciate everyone for with us. Until next time, KRAKENS.